is that space weapons being fired at SpaceX's Dragon. They just launched it. They launched the cargo, the Dragon. I think it was like yesterday or maybe today, you all. And when it gets so high up in the sky, these things come out of nowhere. There's like weapons being fired at all angles, all angles. And if they're not weapons, there's some kind of spaceships. There's some kind of spacefaring vehicles or something. They went straight toward the Dragon. They went straight toward it. And I've never seen anything like it. I haven't. And what happened was the cube showed up too, you all. The cube showed up is what they did. They showed completely up. I've got it on here. I do got it on here. I want you up. No. You are. You're going to have to see it to believe it. It launched. It was like it's perfect. It went up. It did its own thing. It did what it was supposed to do. But as it got way off in the distance, boom, these things come out of nowhere. It's like weapons or something came right toward it. And I don't know what happened. The camera changed. The camera changed. You know that Mr. Musk has been saying that they have been seeing something up there in space. They have been seeing it. Something is up there. And by the looks of this right there, oh, he's right. There is something definitely up there because it went straight toward whatever he launched up there in orbit. It's up there in orbit. Let me come over here. I got to make sure I'm on here. I want to make sure I am on here. Let me do this. Okay, so we're here. We are here, you all. Hello there, Stacy. Hello there, Michael Son Joseph, aka. Now this is wild. This is so wild. Let me show you this. So can you hear me? I hope you all can hear me. Okay, because this ain't went out yet. They didn't send the live stream out. Let me see if I got a live Gina's going live thing. No. No, I didn't get the notification that I'm going live. Okay, so if I didn't get it, a lot of other people didn't get it either. You watching from Brighton, UK, you are. Hello. So this is something that's went on. It launched. It was a launch. It was a launch, you all. It was. I'm going to show you the screenshots that I got of it because I think it was pretty cool. It really was cool to look at some of the images of it launching in the sky. I'm going to show you some of these. Let me put this over. I've got to put myself in play. Oh, you can hear me? Yes, you are. South Florida in the house. Hello there in Florida. So let's look at some of these images right here for a sec. You all, this is some of the images that I took. You see at the 1 minute 57 mark. Looks kind of wild looking. Look how it looks right here. Then look at it launching off. You can see it. It looks pretty cool. It's going. It had a successful launch. It did. Are you telling me that they're not showing me on here again, you all? Don't tell me that my screen is not functioning again, because that's going to make me a little bit upset. It really is going to make me a little bit upset. Okay, is it working? Because I never know. Okay, let's see if this works right here. All right, so I clicked the screen. Okay, I wanted you all to see it. Okay, you can see me because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know. So look at this. So what were you saying? You can hear me. They shooting at the ships. They're shooting at something, you all. You wait till you see it. It is so wild. Look at that. You see, it's like fire breathing dragon, and you can see it was getting ready to launch. And it's really interesting because the cameras, you can't go looking at like you used to with these. This is perfect. And it is neat. I like space. Look how cool that looks, you all. Look at that. White, black, white, black. No, wait a minute. That's the color of the cubes. The cubes are that color too. They're white and black. They are white and black, you all. they are. Watch. So look at that. I mean, it looks really impressive. This is at the 33-second mark right here. They zoomed up close on it at the 33-second mark as it's up there. Oh my gosh, I would not have believed this. I don't know what this is. I really don't. I'm thinking that looks like a UFO. It really does look like a UFO with a big notch in it. I don't understand that thing, how it was at the 1858 mark. I don't even know. I thought, well, it's pretty cool looking. But here's it launching, you all. Look at it. This is, if you're just tuning in, this is something, there was some kind of space weapons. They launched the Dragon is what they did. And I was going to do it on this, but I said no until I saw at the 20, this is at the 20-minute and 46-second after the launch. Look at these cubes. They are everywhere. There's white and they're black. White and black. You see them? And this is where the Dragon is, like right up here around this area, right here. Whatever it is, it's the Dragon or the SpaceX. I don't rightly get it. I don't, but I know it's something that they launched and they're watching. It's one or the other. It's right there. But all of these cubes, they showed up all of a sudden. And it really is interesting if you think, because look at the rocket. It's black and white. So it's neutral. It looks, it's the color of the cubes too, you all. It is. Hello. The color of the cubes. And so there they are. They showed up. This ain't just pixelation. We've seen this. Look, they came after it. They came after it. Straight after it, you all. Just like that. Okay, they launched the Dragon. Is that space weapons being fired at the Dragon? Okay, that's what you all can see right here. Is it space weapons being fired at the Dragon? They came out of nowhere. And if you look at the tip, if you look at the tip of this right here, you look at the tip of this right here, I don't know what that is. Why does it got this tip to it? Why does it got this tip to it? Really, why? So let me put this back to me. We can watch it, you all. We're going to watch it. Get this out of the way. We're going to look at it. I've slowed it down. I have. I'm going to get myself... Oh, you see them coming after it? They came after it, you all. Watch it. So let's start all over. So here we are at the... Gina, get out of the way. We're at the 20-minute 46 mark. And 26:47, they came right toward it. I slowed it down is what I did. I slowed it down, you all. Look, do you see the cubes up here at the front? That's at the 20-minute 46 mark. I'm going to put it at the normal speed so you can see it at the normal speed. I think I might have already slowed it down some, but you can watch it. They come out of nowhere. They go straight for it, is what happens. And then something happens to the camera. That's what happens to the camera. And then you don't see it no more. It looks like space weapons went straight toward it. I don't think spaceships would be following it that fast, would it? Would it be following them that fast? Because that's what happened, you all, on their clock. Hello. Hello, you all. You just got a Winnie Hellebust, Gani Gadigi. This is SpaceX and their launch of the Dragon rocket. Wonder why they did it called the Dragon, and this is what happened. And you can see the timestamp. They come out of nowhere and they go straight toward it. This is really curious too, though. If you go toward the end, it looks like something else was going to show up at the top of this. Let me see if I can drag it. I can't get it. I think something else tried to show up at the top of it, but I can't get it. But these things, look at that, straight toward it. First we get the cubes, and these cubes are in front of whatever it is up there. Then they disappear. Then come these things out of nowhere. They disappear and they come in out of nowhere. Watch it. They came a lot faster than this. A whole lot faster than this. They did. That's how fast they came. Just like that. Just like that, you all. Straight at it. And then something happens. You think they did something to it? You think that there was like an explosion or something? Because didn't see nothing else. Nothing. Hello. Yeah. You are at the beach in Turkey and you see a lot of what you report. Thank you, Winnie, honey. Yeah, so you all look at this. That is... It looks like they lost communication or they cut the feed. They cut the feed is what they did. Cut it completely. And I was saying earlier in this video that Mr. Musk said that they had been seeing something up in orbit. They'd been seeing something up in orbit. Around whatever it is they got up there. And I got this, you all. Let me look at this. Mr. Musk, Elon Musk, something showing up in space. I'm going to say SpaceX. He revealed, look at this. Elon Musk has revealed that SpaceX's cameras keep detecting something during their missions. Keep detecting something during their missions. And it is. Look, SpaceX Starship explosion. 1 day ago, he gives worried fans an update on SpaceX Mars mission. Look at this. They see. Flipboard. Let's see what it said. I haven't really looked into it. All I know is that he said that they keep detecting something massive during their missions, is what it is. What's the futurist, you all? Let me see what this is. I don't go to these places. Well, this looks like it's like, I'm not clicking into this video because you can see stuff like this on the ISS as it flies over. It has images like this. But I think he is right when he says there's something massive during their missions, during their launches, because look at what we got. Look at what happened. They launched it. And these things immediately, once it was at a certain place, they came out of nowhere. And they got it. They did got it. Just like that, you all. You can like, where are we at, you all? That's how it happened right there, just like that. What I did do is, I took some images, and I'm not going to show their footage on here. I'm going to show some of this right here as it's launching. You can go to the SpaceX pad in Florida. Right here, you can, at the Kennedy Center. And you can see, you can watch the launch. You can watch it. You can see it. And I have no idea what that thing is. I don't know what it is, I really don't. But something happened. Something happened. And, part of me wonders if there was something that showed up on NASA's product. Part of me thinks, did something show up on NASA's product? See, I tried to do the screen and it didn't take me over there. I thought I was doing the split screen and my screen didn't go. Okay, now it's went. Something happened. So if we were to go, let's go to the ISWA. I just want to see if there was something. that showed up whenever that thing. Yeah, because it looks like there is a space war. There's something up there, something massive, and it went straight toward whatever it is that he launched. So we want to come over here. Let's see if we can find one of these up-to-date ones, because they're not really all up-to-date. They're not. Let's see which one could maybe be kind of up-to-date. Okay, we got something right here, but it's the 26th, so let's look at this. We can come right here. Let's see. I just want to check. See if we have a comet diving, whatever comet heading toward the sun. Let's see this, you all. I want to go back 300 frames. We just want to look, just do a little investigation, see if this has picked up anything at all on their radar. We just want to see if it does. Let me put this back to me because well, you can look at it because it's going to take a few minutes for this to completely load. Do we got a lot of buffering again, you all? Somebody is not happy with me. You know, I did a short video, a 12-minute video on my Facebook talking to them. And you know, when my video ended, they found the most horrible screenshot of me and put that on there, and they would not let me change it for the life of me. And here I'm like a public figure on the Facebook. Oh no, they would not even give me the option. You know what I did? I deleted the video and I told them, you want to watch me, come to my YouTube channel, because Facebook don't do me right. They don't, you all. I promise you, they do not do me right at all. They don't. Okay, so we're over here. So I'm not certain when it launched completely, but there is a lot of activity going on right here. And did it launch yesterday, you all? Because I can't remember. I didn't keep track of it. I really didn't. Of when it launched and when it didn't launch. Let's push that play button right here. Okay, I don't see nothing headed toward the sun at all. Not one single thing. But I know that there's a lot of activity happening up here on NASA's product. You can see the ships flying all over the place. You really can. And okay, it's wild. Hello. So there's no buffering. Hello, Susan B. Honey. So let's come over here. If this Soholaskal C2, I don't know what that's setting at. That's on the 26th too. We might see something over here on the Soholaskal C2. So what we can do, we want to go back and see the maximum number of frames, because we want to see if they got anything showing up. Absolutely anything. Got to look for cues. And if there isn't anything, hello. Mr. 8E. Yeah. Well, there's lots of theories about the sun, and we have discussed the sun being a portal, Stargate, living being, something else also in the sun. I'm going to put it back to me because it's going to start blinking. If you're all just tuning in, what you're looking at is SpaceX had a successful launch, but after it was so far in the sky, they were zooming up. These things came out of nowhere. They look like space weapons that were fired, is what it looks like. Space weapons that were fired. They went directly in the location that whatever it was, if either it was the Dragon rocket that was released or the SpaceX, I don't know which one it was, the Dragon, boom, they went straight to that vicinity. They probably blew it up. They probably did. I wouldn't be surprised, and we won't hear about it. So yeah, it's like it was kind of wild. It was, let's do this right here. It was a little bit wild looking at it. Exciting too, you know, you like to watch stuff like that. See, there's an explosion that happened, but I didn't see anything go into the sun at all. Let's look at this. I just want to see. So here is one explosion. That's it though. I really am not sure what on earth is going on. I really am not. What on earth? This is a darker one, you all. So this is no biggie. No biggie right here on the Integrated Space Weather System. But what is the biggie is Mr. Musk's SpaceX and the Dragon. This is what happened to it right here as it did its thing. Right there, came right directly toward it. And I feel like I gotta sneeze. Oh my gosh. This is terrible. It really is. Let me find it on here. SpaceX cubes. This is 14 seconds. This is 19 seconds. This is right here. Okay, Gina, honey. See, this is the webcam taxi. Right here, you can see the webcam taxi. You can see the ship. Are we on it, you all? Let me kind of just do just the screen so you can see T minus C. Isn't it cool? That is so wild, you all. It really is cool. Going straight up in the air, launching like that. It is. And this is a public website, you all. And you can go over there and you can look at it also. But it's pretty amazing, to say the least. Going straight up, you can see it goes straight up in the sky is what happened. And it's black and white, just like the cubes, black and white. See, that's the image, and we're going to see the 33-second mark. Boom! There's the 33-second mark. Look at it. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the, well, it was really pretty blue. It was a very pretty blue on here. And I really don't understand all that goes into the launching of it, like the Dragon, and this being used as a vehicle to get it up in orbit and stuff like that. Yeah, the sky gets darker as it goes up further. You see, it's just a big ball of fire. Isn't that cool? Look at that, y'all. It's really cool. So there it goes. And it's a pretty blue. And then it gets like this. It gets to where you can barely see it. So all you can do is see it. This thing right here, you all. See, I don't know what happened right there. If the cubes got involved or something. Can you see it? There's all that interference happening. This is one thing that is strange. Okay, they released something. Okay, I think I know what they released. They released the one part of the rocket that launched them up there. Is that what they did? Did they release the one part of the SpaceX thing that launched them up there? I think they did. And because it's supposed to be falling toward the Earth is what it's doing. The SpaceX thing is falling toward the Earth. Just like that. Just falling straight down. And it's supposed to be launching. Let me put this back to me for a second, if I can. Because I can't really show the way I want to show on here. I can't really. It's not able because of the way the layout is. But there's something I wanted to look at. I really want you to look at. Okay. We're going to throw that one out. And I'm going to put this on this one scale right here. Are you all over here on this screen right here? Okay, so let's look at this. So I can drag it and we can see it going up in the air. Again, yeah, I'm sorry. But we can watch it go. We're just going super fast speed. It's flying into the orbit and it looks really, really cool. And it looks like it's just fading off into the distance, which it really is. But then it's like something, there it is, right there. It's going down. Let me see if I can get it. It's 7 minutes. Let's go backward in time. Oh, okay. I know what I wanted to point out, you all. Let me do this. Let me see if I can catch it doing it. Okay. Gina, will you please quit your playing around? We know you're talking about stuff. Okay, I am really. Okay. I want to make sure I'm not in the way of this one thing I want to point out. Because it looks like on this thing right here. See, what's this, you all? What is this that appears? Can you see this? Right up here where this pointer's at? it's white. It's something white that appears up there. I can't tell if my pointer is pointing to it. You probably can't even see my pointer on the share the screen, is what I'm thinking. And I really don't like that. I don't. But it's up there in the corner at the 11 o'clock position. So that thing, it jumps up. It's a ship. It's a ship. That's what it is, because it's not showing you all. I've got to do this. I have to literally... I have to come over here and I have to show it because they won't show it. Right here. This right here shows up in the corner of the screen. Right there. That's a ship. Right there. Shows up in the corner of the screen. And there's something that happens around this rim right here. It's like something comes over here and it gathers itself together, is what happens around the ring of that. And first one shows up and then more show up, is what happens. See, I guess this is where they had released something right there. Watch it. See, they got a lot of interference taking place already right here. Am I in the way? Because I can make myself smaller. Let me make myself a little smaller. So I don't want to be in the way of it. Okay, see there. Okay, that's the rocket. That's the SpaceX. Okay, it's is that what they call it? The SpaceX thing. It's literally separating from this hot air balloon or whatever that is. It's separating like that. It's got its thrusters on. It's separating, and the ropes are off of it and stuff. It's totally separated. It's falling to the earth. And it's literally able to, you know, there it is right there. It's literally able to, in the end, it lands on a launch. It lands on a pad, is what it does. Lands completely on a pad as it goes down. But up here, I'm going to show you right now. Okay, can you see my cursor right here on this? I can fix it. I can fix it, you all. Let me share this screen. Let me do a window capture, and I can move my body around. I really can. I can move my body around the upper torso of my body. I can do it. I can. I just got to put myself on here, you all. We can do it. I'm going to move that way. That's right. So this right here, directly underneath me, can you see it? It's like right there. Let me, it's like white. Let me put a filter on me, you all, because something is gathering around. They're gathering around this thing up there in the sky. That's what they're doing. I can do kind of like this. Okay, let me see if I can, well, I got to get bigger like this. I'm not completely, whatever. I'm not, but it's literally, it's right there. You see it? It's white. This thing right here goes all the way around the rim, and it stays there. And then more come and they join it. More come and they join it. You all, that's what they do. They join it. So let's look at this. So we're going. Watch it move on here, you all, because it's going to literally, it's going to make its way over to the other side. Am I in the way of it? Because I don't want to be in the way of it. Oh, see, now they've switched the camera. We're looking at it falling to the earth again because it's going to make contact. Boom. Okay, okay. It's still there. It's okay. They've moved it. It literally makes its way over. I'm not see, it's getting bigger. Can you see it? It's somewhat bigger. Okay, there it goes. It jumped. It's moving. It's moving. Can you see it move? Look at it. Can you see it moving like that, you all? Back and forth? No. No, this is right here. This is real. I've seen these before. Right here. Going back and forth. Gina, where are you supposed to be at? This right here. This right here directly underneath me. Watch it move back and forth. Watch it. You see it? Jumping. Just like that. Okay, I want you all to be able to see it because this is some type of a life form. Some type of a life form. Okay, it is. Okay. Now it's moved over to the other side. It moved over to the other side now. Let me get myself out of the way because I actually got in the way of it. It moved to the other side. But it's not done. It's not. It's okay. It's moved over there. All right. It looks like there's something else up there with it, but let's look at this, you all. Okay, it looks like there's something already at the bottom. There's one of them already at the bottom in that one picture. Okay. It's moving. Can you see it moving on the inside? It's moving around on the inside. It's fine. Let it move. Okay, we're still watching the thing, you all, but something got fired at this, and I know that's more important than something moving around on the top of this Dragon rocket. So I think it's some kind of... Okay, there it is right there. You see it? There's 2 of them on it now. 2 of them are on it, and we didn't get to see them. 2 of them. 2 of them right here, and we did not get to see both of them get on there at the same time. There's one underneath me. See, there's both of them on here. 2 of them is what happened. There's 2 of them on here now. Okay, the rocket is still falling. Let me get myself out of the way of that rocket. Again, I'm going to look at it, you all. Hello. That's okay, you all. So this thing is falling. This right here, I don't know about the launching when it goes down. I really don't, because it looks so... Okay, this is what you could say. It could be CGI. What's coming up. You really could say that. So it goes through the clouds like this. And again, this is a public webcam available for public to see it. Okay, look. Okay, and now look at the one thing over there. There's only one over there at that one spot. Okay, no, wait. I want you to look at this because I'm in the way of it. Like right here to the side of me. You see that one? Let me stick myself a little closer. You see this one right here? This one right here is going to go around the rim, and it's going to come down here and join this one. So that'll make it around 3 of them here. This is literally, it's going to move from up here and come down to down there. That's what it's going to do, you all. So let's watch it because it's already making its moves. You see it moving? It's moving. Okay. It moved, and the camera moved also. The camera moved also. Susan, honey, how we doing over here, you all? Something was fired at this, and okay, so we got the 2 of them in here. Oh, you see what they did. Can you see what they did? They altered the photo. Can you see it? Look at that. There was footage that was clipped out. Look at that. They clipped out some footage. Boom. They clipped them out, but that's them right there, you all. And how come they did that? That's okay. We've already documented whatever is on here. They attached themselves to it. They did, and it's some type of a life form. Oh, did we see some more? What are they doing, you all? Why is... I'm in the way. Look at this red spot beneath me. What's that? What is that orange spot beneath me, you all? Right there, because this is the area that they cut out. Watch it. It's the area that they cut out. Watch what happened. Boom. See it? What is that? It got really bright. Let me make sure I get myself out of the way. I gotta stick myself up here, I don't want to get in the way of the footage because this rocket's getting ready to go down, and it's really cool looking at it. And we still haven't got to the one vantage point. that shows the rocket coming down through the air. You can see the thrusters. Elon Musk's spaceship coming down, you all. This is looking at the SpaceX. And there really was like something fired at it. And so far we've saw, look at that. When it does that, it looks like it's opening up something. You can see it's got its thrusters. I guess this is going to help it. Okay, no. Wait. Okay, don't look at that one, you all. Don't look at that one. Don't look at this one. Look at this one, because this being right here. This being, Gina, get your hand out of the way. This being right here is getting ready to come over here and join these two that are down there, or three. This right here, watch it move. It literally will move along the rim of it. That's what we want to look at. Well, you may think it's, Gina, that's silly. No, it's not silly, because it's a life form. It is. So look at it. It literally, they're on here and they're moving around. They have attached themselves to whatever this thing is. And I'm not sure what it is at this point. I really am not. Okay, there's no more activity right there, because now we got to watch the rocket go down. Oh, you all, please be respectful. Please be respectful in your comments, because you're looking right here. This SpaceX Dragon was launched, and when the Dragon was in the area, like in this area right here, it literally was. It was in this area right here. And these space weapons, or whatever you want to call it, they came just like this to the area where it was at, and then that's all we know. The screen goes like that if you're just tuning in. So really, this is what I was focusing on right here. They came out of nowhere, and the feed got cut. This is how it happened. You can see the timestamp 2048. And the cube showed up first, too, on this. So if you're just tuning in, yeah, something was fired. It was like space weapons or something. They went straight for the Dragon. They did. And it's not a game. It's not a game. I'm not playing. I really am not playing at all. It is truly how it happened, just like that. And yeah, that's how it happened. So we're back over here. X-Men. Okay, I don't know where I'm at on this screen. Okay, I'm gonna get myself out of the way, because I think I moved myself on this. Oh, Gina, honey, what are you got going on? Okay, let's watch it. So the thrusters, they really, I'm trying to slow themselves down, because they're still coming down from the cloud. They're coming down. I want to see it go through the cloud, because it literally lands on the launch pad. It lands on a pad. It's like a perfect landing, more or less. Now see, you can see the silhouetted images down here. The camera is spanning like this. Spanning. Look how the top of that pole looks. You see it moving around here like this? I'm thinking, what are you doing? Why are you spanning the top of a building? Is this trees and stuff down below, and there's a pole and stuff? I hope so. I hope it's nothing up there in orbit that's looking like that. I really do. Something's just spinning around on this thing, and I don't know what they're doing. Okay, now look at this. See that green thing that pops up? The screen? Like, what is that? It's like, I hope it's not a probe or something. I really do. I hope it's not a probe. We're trying to wait for this to get launched down. Why are they showing images of a building? Because really, that's SpaceX. Like there, you can see the images of their building. They're showing it, the launch pad and stuff. Why are they doing the camera like that? Are they doing it because there's something happening and they don't want us to... Okay, let me... Okay, right here beside me. Let me say it again. This thing right here beside me. Okay, it's getting ready to move and join these. Over there it is. So let's look at it. It's getting ready to move, because more is joining. There it is. It's literally, boom, it joined them. Just like that, it joined them. Up. Now we got another image. And you know they got super clear What on earth flew past? Something just flew past it. You see it right there, you all? It flew past it. Right there. Something flew right past it. It's a dark silhouette of something. There it is, right there. It flew right past it. You all, we like to get as many details as we can in the footage. Oh my gosh, Eugenia, I gotta hurry up, y'all, because we're only 7 minutes into this, going frame by frame. There's no telling what we're going to find with this SpaceX launching that's taken place, and who knows what's happening, you all. There's another thing on the camera right here. Another clipping together of the video. If it's so fake, how come I can track them from Florida occasionally over the trajectory? Jimmy, honey, I don't think it's fake. I really don't think it's fake. I think there's something up there. You're not going to hear me say it's fake. You're not, because I'm not going to say it. Because I know that there's space things and space UFOs, and there is a battle going on up there. And a lot of people feel that there is a battle going on up there in this Dragon. These things came out of nowhere, and it literally was positioned in this spot of the sky right here, and they came out of nowhere. And the camera lost connection, just like that. Came out of nowhere. Yes. That's okay, Jimmy Choo Choo. That's okay. That's okay. Maybe they're, I have no idea. I'm not going to speak for others. I'm not. But there is something here. Okay, so we still got the one being setting down there, and we're still waiting for this rocket to do its, oh, okay, now look. Okay, look, they're entering. Look at the fire coming off of this as it's getting, you know that these don't look like normal clouds. Here it's, okay, this right here might look like CGI. This really might, this right here. Because it's supposed to be landing on its pad. The things come out right here. This could be some type of a simulation or something. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't play enough video games to know. Okay, so look how these clouds just manifest out of nowhere. Now, we do have clouds that literally manifest out of nowhere just like that, and they do look like that. I think it's some kind of a life form. So it lands. It lands, it lands, it lands. It's a lot of power. You can see it. They've got it silhouetted again, you all. We can see the buildings on the side. See the arching of the buildings on the side. Now, or is that the ring? Is that the ring that it's supposed to be landing at? But no, there's like buildings on the side. You can see them right there. So if there's buildings right here, let me get over here, you all. Why are there buildings right here? If this rocket is landing flat down on this launch pad at this angle, then that would appear that these buildings right here, are they going sideways? Are we looking at sideways buildings right here? Is that what we're looking at? Because I really don't know how that area looks like. I really don't. Let me look at this. Okay, we see the sides. We could be looking at the stuff from the top. There could be buildings on the side, and that looks like a ship up there, really, right above that pad. These right here, look at those clouds. What if something just jumped off? Okay, and when this thing goes up here in orbit, I wouldn't be surprised if some type of a life form attaches itself when it comes back to the Earth. Okay, so what's that standing straight up, you all, right there? We're just trying to figure this out. We're not experts either. Looks like a bunch of pixelation happening. It really does. Look how powerful. Are you doing it? The smoke is clearing. Okay, there's the stage one. It landed safely in Cape Canaveral. It landed in Cape Canaveral. I can't say it. Okay, there it is. It landed. Where's the buildings? Where's the buildings that we saw on the side, you all? I don't see them. This is the ocean. Where are the buildings? Where's the buildings at? I want to know because there were buildings. There were buildings that were being shown on the side right here. Look at that. They're in the ocean, so why is the camera having bleed back from the other side? Why are we seeing a bleed back from the other side? You see on the sides, looks like there's some bleed over or something beneath us, and they're on the ship. I don't think that they should do their cameras like that because people like us thinking, well, you know, that we wanted to see it land perfectly without this silhouetted in the background. We like silhouettes, but yeah, that's okay, you all. We can look at it, right? That's okay. We can look at it. Boom. We can look at it. Okay, the rocket is moving. Okay, we can see the rocket. There it is. It landed safely on the boat. Look at the things coming out of the bottom of it. It landed safely on the boat. Something's coming out. Oh, okay, there's the building right there, you all. So perfect. At least we see some buildings there. So that's good. So now we know that the camera was, it was bleeding through. So that's the part of the ship. Okay, now we're back to this thing right here. We're back to this thing. Okay, so we got over that. We all good with that? We got over that. And now we'll get closer to this SpaceX Dragon, the Dragon, because they're going after the Dragon that's up there. They came out of nowhere and they went after the Dragon. Oh, Susan, honey, this is not easy. And I'm just like jumping all over the place is what I'm doing. All over the place. That's okay. It's the big scope of life. Okay, we're watching that. So it's landed safely at Cape Canaveral. It has, and now we got to look at this. Okay, so they're happy. There it is. It looks like really teeny tiny on the screen. It's teeny tiny. And they look like they're somewhat happy because it landed. And this right here, I don't understand what this thing is right here, what's all going on at this part. I don't, but let's zoom through it really fast. Okay, it's going around the Earth. Whatever this is. Oh, let's look at it. What is this thing right here, you all? I just had a deja vu of this. I really did. A deja vu of this moment in time. As it's separating, you can see things flying around in the darkness. They really are flying around. If you take pictures, you can see them flying around too. Kind of reminds me of the tether incident, is what it reminds me of. There's something up there in the sky. Now we know that they can launch things into orbit. They can, because we got planes that fly in the sky. You get on a plane and you fly in a different spot from where you're at. You do. So we've got satellites above. We do. Satellites in orbit. You can see things going around this, whatever it is, part of the capsule or something. Who knows what it is? Oh, is this just going to make its way around the Earth and take pictures? See, look how it's made. Look like it's got wings. Sometimes with the sun. Now wait a minute. You see that on the side right there? Do you see that? Right there on the side. If you're looking at this right here, this is these things that you're seeing right here, they came straight at this right here. But the things on the side, I'm going to show it because we took a picture of it. We really did. I got screenshots of what we were looking at before because he was angry up there in the sky. I want to find it, I really do. The sun is not normal at all. If we have a piece of it, you all can sit and watch this coming toward it, because it is. It's coming directly toward it. It's like a lot of these pictures are, my pictures are missing. This is not good. I got screenshots that are totally missing. And even though I put a video together, I did. I put a video together. And I can't remember which one it was. But it was, okay, I got it. I got it, you. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. So I want you to look right here. Look at the edges of this right here. You see these exact edges right here? See that? These exact edges? Am I right here on this screen? Because I want to be on this screen. I'm not. That's okay. I'm coming over here. I'm going to pull this image up on here so you all can see it. And it's image 17065. We're going to pull the image 17065 up on here for you. After I rotate 17065, I'm going to rotate 17065. Okay. And I'm going to bring it over here, because this is wild. It really is wild. 17065 image. Let me bring it. 17065. You, I just wait right there. 17065 is what I'm looking for. I'm almost there. You, I really am almost there. I rotated it. I'm gonna make it bigger. I am. Let's make it a. Let me just make it a little bit bigger. Now, I'm going to take this window capture and put it over the image. Oh, Gina, you can't do it. You see the wings on this? They are practically identical, you all. That's what I want to say. They're practically identical. You see that? Look at this, because it's wild. It really is wild. On this image, we've got these things right here beneath me, and this is what was released from the capsule, but then we got the same images showing up right here. So really, what is going on? Can you see me, you all? What's going on? Why do we have two images that kind of match? Why do we? That's what I want to know. Let me stick myself off here, you are. We're going to make it look even better. We will. So I can do it right now really fast. I really would like to know what on earth. Why is it looking the way that it's looking? So, it's okay. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it just like this. Put these two like this. I'm going to save them. Then I'm going to screenshot them again. And I'm going to crop it again, you all. Just going to put them just like this so they'll be butt up against one another. That's why. Butt up against one another. So we can see it really good. And I'm going to go to the next one if I can. And I'm going to do it to that too. I'm going to do it. Yeah, wait right there, because I got myself sidetracked with this. I really did, because something isn't right. It's not right. Okay. Okay, so let me get this image off of here. Let's get you out of the way. Let's get myself to right here. You see it? Okay, we're right here. And I'm going to bring an image on here. Just one moment, you all. These got fired at the sun. They really did. They did. But what is interesting is this now. This is what's interesting. This right here was up here, right here. This is what they're firing at right here. And it came off the rocket. It did. It came off the Dragon. The Dragon is what they're firing at. Okay? So, this is NASA's. This is NASA's image. Look, no. Why do they look like that? Why do they have the same thing on it? You all stay respectful. If you don't like it, then you can leave. I'm asking some serious questions that need answered now. We need some answers of why this right here that came off of Elon Musk's rocket right here, why that looks like, let me get it up here. This, why does it look like this? Why? Is it just mere coincidence? Is it just a mere coincidence that these two just so happen to match? Yeah. Oh my gosh. And it is that sun a ship? Is behind this black plate, is it really like a ship or something, some kind of a station? Yeah. Somebody got themselves in trouble. No, this is Elon Musk's. This came off his rocket. The SpaceX Dragon. This right here separated. We just watched it. But this up here is NASA's sun. These things right here you could see at previous times on the NASA products poking out of the side of the sun. Really, you could. And that's what happened. It just what happened, you all. It did. I'm going to take a screenshot like this because I think it's pretty cool. Okay, we're going to move on. We're going to move on. Get us out of the way because something was fired at that object, and it was fired right here in the direction where I was because that object was, it was literally right here in the sky behind me, and they fired their weapons at it. Okay, and that's what it is. It is. Let's go back to this, you all. Let me go back to this thing right here because this is what we found right here. I've got my screen all messed up. I'm going to put myself back on here, you all. I can fix it. I'll put myself back up here on the window capture because I got myself all messed up on here. I really did. I don't even know where I'm at on this device. I think I'm over here. There I am. Right here. I had to go find myself so we could see. I'm going to let you see what happens as this goes away. You see that? That is wild looking. What if you all... Oh, we like that. We like it. Yes, we like these. We like to see these things in orbit because it does look like some of the... Look at that. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Right here. It's up there on the space that they're catching it on the camera, you all, right here. There's something up there in the upper atmosphere and space area. It really is. Something's there. And it's pretty cool. It really is. You all, thank you for being on here so long. But I like to thoroughly document. Look, that looks really wild. Oh my gosh, that looks so mechanical. It really does look mechanical. I was going to say mechanical. Look, okay, so it's going around the Earth. And we're still having things coming out of this, like this. Well, I'll tell you what this does right here on the side. Let me tell you what that does on the side. The sun also does that. Yeah, I'm just saying, the sun also has bursts like that. It does. It has bursts on the side. When it has its explosion, they come out of these things on the side, you all. It really does. Really, this looks like part of the sun. It looks like it literally is going toward what is the sun up there in the sky. It does. Look at that red. See how it's firing out on the side? Sun looks like that too. It really does. Something strange is going on. It really is strange. This is a good documentary video, you all, if you can get past the one parts that you may feel is boring. This is really documentary. It's a good documentation and stuff. Oh, what is that floating around? I don't even know where this image is going. Okay, but we got it going around here. What is that supposed to be? Do you know what that's supposed to be? Because I have no idea what it is. It's, is it a flying saucer? You think that's a flying saucer, a flying disc or something right there, you all? Let's take a screenshot of it and look at it really fast. What is that? I don't know what it is. Look, it could be a big flying disc. It really could. It could be some type of a disc. I could really go for a bowl of hot chili right now. I really could. A bowl of chili sounds so good. It does. Okay, we're back there. Okay, we're on that. Okay, now we're back here. Okay, so I don't know what this is. I really have no idea. It could be anything. It really could. It could be anything. I just want to call it a UFO. Okay, now this is what they're firing at right here. This is this thing right here, you all, that you're looking at is, this thing is, well, it was that thing with the things on it. This thing right here kind of looks like the sun. It really does look like the sun at this point. It looks just like the sun. It went up there. Yeah, we're going to get to see it rises up. It rises. Then we get, it goes, it's 20. We're at 2046 is where we're at. You see the cubes-like thing shows up. Then it's time for these things to come. That's what they did. They came just like this. Fired straight toward that area is what they did, and they separated. Then the camera loses connection. Wait a minute. What is that in that very low corner? What is in that low corner down there? Kind of looked like a docking station or something. Way down here in this corner. I don't know what that is that's showing up. I have no idea. But it, this thing right here, it loses connection. Look at that. They come. There's a lot of them that are fired. It's up there. It comes this way. How many? There's 1, 2. Okay, let's count them all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me move myself. You can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oopsie, 7. Gina, quit it. 7, 8, 9, 10. There's a lot. There's lots that are fired over toward it. 10. And then more come. More come. And they go in that area. Then that happens. And then it's all done. Everybody's done, and boom. There you go. Everybody's all happy. They are. They're all happy. So that's the thing, you all. That's the thing. Right here and this right here, let's just face it. It just so happens to look like the sun. What if, you all, let's think about this. What if what was launched is some type of other thing like this to put up there in the sky where the sun's at, so it can take the place of this one. Let's do an overlay. Can we do an overlay? Because I want to do an overlay, so I want you to see it. I want you to see the overlay. Okay, this is NASA's sun. And I gotta do that first. Let me do this. It's NASA's sun. And let's make this as big as that. You all watch it. And try to line it up if I can. I'm gonna put a filter on it. A chrome filter. Chrome key. Let's move this over to the side. We got to see if we can make it almost as big as it. Okay, I got this right here. I got to make this thing practically as big as that. Kind of, sort of, you all. But I can't at this angle. I can't. But I can't because of the angle that it is. But it really does. It looks like that. So I really just don't know. What are they doing? They're doing something. They're doing something up there, you all. They are. There's these space weapons come out of nowhere, and they go to the area of the sky where this right here separated from that space, the rocket thing, whatever it carried up. It's separated, and that was its shape. Like that. That's all I have to say. I'm done. I'm done, you all, on the little goose trail. Yes. Melly honey. That's a good question. That is a good question. And you know, it's 10675. 10675. I'm going to take you to the images that I did of the sun of the 10675. Are we over there yet? Let's do just the screen. I'm going to do just the screen and see if it'll let you see it. But I got to move. Okay, just the screen. Okay, these are, you can see the 2014. 2014, 2014, 2014. I did a video showing these on the sides of the sun. I did. This is a stereo behind core 2. Oh, I flipped this. I got to flip it back. This is 2014. Stereo behind core 2. Right here. And this little opening right here, it fires out. This thing pulsates and it fires stuff out. It does. And you can see right here on the side, right in this area right here, is the same thing poking out on the side. Something is not right, you all. Something is definitely wrong. I mean, it's not wrong. Of course, they know what they're doing, but something is not adding up at all. It's not. Not at all. And we got emblems in the sky. We do. We've got it going on. Let me put this to me. I made myself tired, you all. I've been on here for 1 hour and 8 minutes. Yeah, that's right. So you all, I am going to go, but really this right here, 2 significant things. As this went further up in the sky, it looked like, it looked like the sun. It did. You can see it. It looked like it was added to the sun. It made its way to the sun, and I don't know what that thing is. It looked like some kind of metal flying saucer or something. It really does. Could be the inside of their machine. But this right here, if we can get to it, it looks like whatever they launched was added to the sun. It was added to the sun. You can see it has pulses, pulsating and stuff coming out. That's what it looked like to me. It got added. But as it was separating, we can look at it really fast so you can see. Don't that look like the sun? There they are right there. Boom. Look at that. It looks like fins. The dragon. Looks like fins. Is what it looks like. Big, massive fins. And 10675. Massive fins. Kind of looks like this. See? Kind of looks like this. Right here. Is that why they got the black cover around it? Is it? So we can't see? Is it? Got this black disc so we can't see the inside of what is supposed to be the sun. Hello, Angelo. Zap, thank you. Yeah, just wondering. This is a hypothetical. This is just hypothetically asking a hypothetical question, being hypothetical. Yeah, just nothing wrong with hypothetical. There's nothing wrong with it at all. That's what I gotta say. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stick myself right here in the middle. Move this to here. Move you to the side. Put myself right here. And I'm gonna go. I am, you all. This is the wild. This is one of the wildest things. Of course, I will admit that I have always been focused once I seen the nodules a long time ago on the side of the sun. I have really been wondering why they're there because I saw them. They literally kind of like somehow protract. They go in and out or something, you all. I don't know, but then you can see these fins don't look like they go in and out. They don't. So, yeah. It's just strange that it looks the same. It really is strange. So, I'm going to go, and with that being said, thank you, and hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. It ain't evening. Oh, I got 1 minute, and it's going to be the evening hour, 6 o'clock. That's right. Yeah. Thank you, Susan B., honey. And thank you all for your comments, you all. This is weird. I share weird things, and I have weird theories. We go on weird journeys, hypothetical like journeys, which may not be so hypothetical, but we go on them anyhow. We do. That's right. You all, love you.